Hi YouTubers, it's George. I'm in the garage and I've been thinking about making a external aerial for Meshtastic LORA ham radio, and I've been looking around what I've got available and bits and pieces. I've got some copper rod and aluminium rod. It's a bit big really for what I want to do, but what I have got is I've got these metal rods here. They were off an old clothes dryer, and similar to this one, you can see this clothes dryer sitting here. It's got these rods, and I cut them off and I thought they might be useful for something, so I've cut these rods off, and it's quite some time ago, and I've got all these and I've cut them down. Let me just put those back up into the workshop so I tidy up as I go if I can. Get back. I'll try. I'm not the tidiest of persons, as you can tell by my bench. Right, so what I've done, I've got some SMA females, and I found a washer, a metal washer. So what I've done, the washer will be for the SMA connector in the middle, which will go in there like that, and then the other way around, actually it's going to be that way. So the solder connection is going to be on the top, and it's going to look like that. And I've got these spoke things, and I've basically soldered them to a washer underneath like that. Not the best soldering job. That would look like it could do with a bit more solder, but we'll find out. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to knock these over at a 45-degree angle, and then I've got to work out what I'm going to use for the centre of the aerial. I'm not sure what I'm going to use. It might be just a piece of copper wire that I can trim down when it's on the Nano V&A. Okay, so that's the connector mounted there. You can see the configuration, nice and neat. It's got an SMA in the middle, so I've just got to work out about a centre now, from there, and might be a piece of wire. It's not exactly accurate, this. Each leg is the same length, and they're quarter wavelength basically, the legs from the centre to the very end. That's quarter wavelength, and then the element in the middle, and it looks quite neat. And yeah, so this is just a bit of solder. We can have something right in the middle. Got to find something. This is too thick. I think he put a lot of strain on that pin, and so I'll probably find some copper wire. Well, I don't know whether I could use one of these for the centre. Cut one of these down and solder it on there, and then I could slide it for getting the SWR. Or I could use 1.5mm copper wire. Yeah, I'll have to do some calculations. I think it's about 80mm I need. So whether I could use one of these old radio aerials, I've got quite a few of these I've saved. I don't know whether you can solder them. Right, going through my scrap box, I found this rubber thing, and I think that will go on there with the wire through the middle like that, and with some epoxy I can seal this rubber and make this what's the word, more reinforce this bit of wire. I'm going to go at you with this enamel copper wire. I can solder it onto the centre, and we'll see if that'll do the job. Wire is now soldered, and this is the rubber bit, which fits quite well. So if I can get that coated in epoxy, and then I might be able to get that to set.